Don't play small. Hey guys, I'm Naija and welcome to your motivational, what's today? Tuesday, all right? Tantalizing Tuesdays where you can get a taste of something special, something motivational, something to get you going. Like if you tapped onto this video, consider like, comment, and subscribing here, because when you come here, it's to get gassed up, okay? Totally gassed up. Ooh la la la. Ooh la la la. Welcome to the Naija and Cliff Mega Channel, guys. Ooh la la la. Let's get started, all right? So, one thing about it, two things for certain, I think self-confidence is the most needed besides God. You know what I'm saying? Because it can take you far or take you backwards. And crazy thing is, I was talking to a friend of mine and the friend was saying, like, reminded me of all the talent that I have and everything that I'm doing compared to what I'm doing, and was asking me like, so what are you doing? And I'm just like, well, I'm thinking about it like, I don't know, like I'm just living, right? But do you just want to live? Like, or do you want to just do something with purpose, right? Do you want to like have this purposeful life? And the friend was like, so what's holding you back? And it was a certain situation in my life that I keep bringing up as an excuse as to why I'm not living out my fullest potential. And of course, my brain telling me like, you don't have all the ass, you don't have all the hows and stuff like that. And then my friend is like, so what are you missing? Like, what specifically are you missing that's why you not getting started and you're not doing what you're supposed to do? So I'm thinking to myself like, what am I missing? I already know what to do. Like, I'm a film director, right? I've wrote several films. I produced a film. I put it out in theaters. I've edited my own feature, everything like that. So what is it? You got the camera, you got the lights, you got the knowledge. What is it? And I'm just like, I'm thinking back to a certain situation last year. And I'm just like, I'm using that as an excuse to not propel myself, as if I'm not great, as if I'm not a fucking genius. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, okay, you can't keep using that as an excuse, or guess what? This time next year, you will be in the exact same position as you were right now. So you got to look at life just like that. You have to take chances on yourself, because anything that you feel like is a setback is actually a comeback, because you've learned so much. So now you can take all of that information that from your setback to propel you forward, because you know what to do, what not to do. You're knowledgeable. You're fucking genius. There's no one like you. You know what I'm saying? And I remember my friend telling me, like, if it ain't worth stealing, then it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, true indeed. Like, I'm really good. And sometimes you just need somebody outside of yourself telling you how freaking amazing you are, like just reminding you of all the talents that you have in your life. And everybody don't have that friend or that person or anything to tell them that they're amazing, because for example, I am a film director. Okay, I've directed films. I've done several film related projects. Hey, mess up my stuff. And so I look at a lot of films and different projects and stuff like that, and then I start comparing myself to those people, and I'm just like, well, maybe it's saturated. I never thought it was saturated, because what I come up with is totally different from what's out here. But I just felt like I'm not that special. And then I realized after talking to my friend, you have a limited viewpoint. You are limiting all the incredible abilities you have. A lot of people cannot do what you're doing. And I'm just like, oh, that's true. Think about it. On your job, the people that you hang with, like, can they do what you're doing? Like, do they have those abilities that you have? And I'm just like, no, they don't. Like they can't, they haven't done what I've done. They don't know what I know. So I'm comparing myself to people that do know these things. And I remember the friend was saying, oh, so you, well, he was like he was actually projecting life and saying like, you've won this film festival. And I'm just like, that he told, you know, and I was just like thinking to myself, that's not the truth. Like, and then that's crazy because, but I didn't stop my friend, because I was just like, the person is speaking life into my gift. And I was just like, dang, I haven't really had anybody to project that kind of life into my gift. And just have me realize like I have so many gifts and that I'm playing small. And even now thinking, I'm just like, I'm writing I wrote like short scripts and stuff like that, like little skits and stuff that I can do just to get back into the swing of things. And I'm just like, nah, why you feel like you got to do short scripts? And I'm just like, well, told me I should do short scripts, or, you know, why not the big ones? You've done it before, you know how to do it. Because I'm like, because I just know what comes with putting that together. A lot of work, frustration. I just know what it is. But the thing is, it gets better as you keep doing it, because you realize what to do, how to make it better, how to make it smoother. You realize all these things now. You realize, okay, put this into motion, do this a certain way. And it's just like, now you're afraid to step forward because of what you experienced in the past. But you are not that. You are greater. You are more. So imagine if you just keep going and you just keep going and you just get better and better and better and better at it. It becomes more smoother. Not to say that it's not going to be bumps along the way, but it becomes more smoother. It becomes more like, oh shit, I got this. You know? So I think that for everyone, let me be that friend to tell you that you are incredible. I don't care who you're surrounded with. Okay? I don't care what they're telling you. If it's not according to the greatness that's inside of you, then it's not true. Do not make it true. You make it true when you do the things you do in your life. When you do the things that you do in your life that does not correlate to your purpose, you make it true. And I'm just like, oh yeah, nah, I do make it true. Like if I don't believe in me and I'm not going to do the things I'm supposed to do to get me, propel me to the next step and then to the next step. Because we think that there's one destination, but there's really not. There's just the next step. And then there's the next step. And then there's the next step. You know what I'm saying? And we need to enjoy each and every part of the aspects, whether we fall and hit our faces or whether we propel, because along the way we get greater and we change so many people's lives in the progress, right? And I'm just like, imagine if I would have not done the many things that I've accomplished in my life. And I can just imagine how many people's lives I've changed for the better. And because I took a step, I walked in faith. Like when I started my dance studio and I said, I've never had a dance studio. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm going to have the money to pay the employees. I don't know. But I still took the chance on myself and it was an amazing experience. I changed so many people's lives for the better. And I feel like with anything that is your purpose, because I feel like your purpose can be multiple things, but anything that you set your mind to, that you change people's lives, like even like doing film, you know, you connect people together, you connect minds, and you put out a vision, and that vision is like so electrifying. It's so like purposeful. It's magical. It's energetic. It's just, it transforms people. You know what I'm saying? It transforms people's minds. It'll set them on a different course in their life, right? It can ignite something greater. It could set them back. But I'm always very purposeful in what I write and what I create, because I know that the effects that it has on the brain. I know the effects that it has on me, on people. So when I create something, it's to ignite something in someone. It's to let them see things from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? So with you and what your gift is, you do that as well. I feel like we all come down here to do something where we ignite each other, where we make each other greater, you know? And I feel like when you are not in line with that, it's because of your self-confidence is low. When you're tearing people down, it's because your self-confidence is low. It's because you don't believe that you have greatness in you, because you need not to tear anyone else down to see your fulfillment, to see your greatness. Because all it takes is one step. All it takes is one thought. All it takes is one belief in you, in yourself, knowing that if I take this leap of faith in me, that everything, the resources, the people, places, and things will come when needed. And I'm not saying like, okay, well, it's going to take years for this particular resource to come. No, I mean, everything aligns. I mean, the universe coordinates in a way where things just come into play before your eyes. Like, you just have to take that one step of faith, of keep going, keep doing what you need to do, keep walking, keep surviving. Well, let me cut out the surviving part. Keep going, keep getting up, keep living, keep having faith in yourself. And you have to tell yourself this. You have to look in the mirror every day, because you brush your teeth in the mirror, hopefully. But if you don't, you should, because that's the perfect time to tell yourself that you're great and that you have great things to accomplish. You're needed, you're wanted, and you have a purpose in this world, okay? Oh gosh, this is a great video for somebody. I hope it transforms somebody's life. I hope it gives gas to your life. Just know that people are waiting for you to step in faith. See, God, the creator source energy, is this intricate energy source that it's just this perfect alignment, this genius of an energy, right, that created us to spark one another so that we can become these even greater beings. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how the purpose that the creator puts in each in our lives, that what our minds conceives, it's greater. It's a greater kind of synergy when you get around certain people. Right? And then somebody sees you and somebody feels the impact of what you're saying or what you're doing because you're aligned in your purpose. And then it ignites something in them and you like, yo. So then now this is this connection of synergy going on where everybody is ignited and living in their purpose and aligned, because what you start with, honestly, might not even be the end goal. It might not even be your purpose. You know what I'm saying? But it's the path to get you there. So for those of you who don't know your purpose, just know that whatever it is that you feel propelled to do now, right? That singing career, that writing career, that athletic career, what, you know, those things you need to pursue, because it leads you to a person. It leads you to a place that takes you to your purpose. You know what I'm saying? And lets you expand that gift. Beloved, if I could share with you how I feel magnificent you are, because I'm a genius. So I know whoever's watching this video is a genius, that they're magnetic, they have a gift to give, that they're chosen, and they're a purposeful being. Because I know that people who are magnetized to me and what I say are geniuses, because that's all who I attract. Hallelujah. You know, don't get me to preaching, but I'm just saying, it's just, life is good when you decide life is good. And it's not a specific thing. It's not a specific person to make it good. It's your choice to make it good. It's you deciding that it is good. Okay? But anyway, that's enough of me giving you the motivational gas. I will continue to put out these videos, things that are on my heart that inspired me. And I decided that I wasn't going to play small. So Niaja, if you're watching this video in the future, know that this is your gas. This is you telling you, don't play small. Think big.